Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session of our channel where we connect together to listen to your queries, doubts, clarification, and look forward to solve as many as possible. Certainly, the only objective of this live session is more about how we can do better for you in terms of helping you understand the concepts of testing and at the same time making sure that you have great takeaways from this particular live session and this channel altogether. So we are getting connected and starting soon with live sessions. But before that, as usual, we have quick updates for you. We are continuing ahead with our live session on the live updates on the latest tutorials of ISTQB 4.0. So far, we have been through chapter 4 almost. We're just remaining with the last segment to be completed. And given that once we complete these chapter 4, we'll get into the chapter 5, and soon I think we'll be done with chapter 6 also. So kind of like another 2 to 3 weeks of work is still remaining to be done to complete the playlist. And I'm really glad that somehow I started, and at some point of time we will be able to certainly complete this. And given that as soon as it completes, certainly many people will have a lot of uh, technical support available for them to prepare well for the certification. And at the same time, one way, this is the very first course available on internet, free of cost, without any cost involved. So I'm really glad that we are doing something good for everyone here in the community. However, on the way, I've been already getting a lot of comments that we have successfully completed the certification of 4.0 by just watching my 3.1 playlist. And yeah, of course, there are some differences between the two syllabus, but yet the major concepts and major aspects are right exactly the same. So there are no much differences when it comes to the two of the syllabus, but some slight topics are here and they're different. And that totally makes sense that, yes, if you know that, then you are still preparing for the latest one. So I would like to congratulate all the people who have let me know through the comments uh, that they successfully completed it. So congratulations to all of you. And I'm really happy that you have taken some time out to let us know about your valuable feedback, and at the same time, how exactly you prepared for the certification, how helpful the videos were. And the more importantly, what I'm happy about when you come back and drop me a text is not only me, it helps me learn that my videos were helpful, but at the same time, all those people who are newly coming back to this particular channel, they certainly get to know that this playlist will be helpful for them and they will not be wasting their time. So your mouth of word, the recommendation, what you share with your feedback and comment, it certainly helps the new community to grab some good content from here. And I'm really glad that people do take some time out to come back to the channel and let us know. Otherwise, most of the people generally do not even turn back, because it's a certification channel, and people say that, okay, fine, I got it certified, but why would I go back and drop a comment? So I would humbly request you, please, one comment can certainly add a lot of value and help YouTube extend the reach to the people who don't know about this channel yet. Trust me, there are not 35,000 subscribers of testers in the world. Of course, there are millions of testers, and millions of people are looking forward to get certified. And given that this channel is one among the best channel of the internet today to learn about ISTQB, your comments, your likes, your subscription can help YouTube grow this to the next level, and people can certainly prepare for the certification without spending a lot of money. And that's the most important thing. I want to give quality content without any cost involved, so it helps anyone to at least save some cost, some money, which would in turn be used for some other purposes, whatever they want to make use of it. Anyways, excuse me. So I don't know, was something wrong with that? It's been 2 weeks, right? Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. The last 2 weeks we could not do the live session, and I just had some other commitments, and due to that commitment, which were unavoidable, I could not make it up to the live session. However, I'm really happy that finally I got some time today, and I thought I'll certainly resume my live session, because I know many of the people are really waiting for us to be a part of this discussion and ask several questions. So Good. I'm back again. I'm also looking forward to see opinions for the next playlist because as soon as I complete the foundation playlist, I will be looking forward to start something next. But I think I've already have something in my hit list that is the sample questions of 4.0. So I'll be creating a playlist on that. However, I'll seek your opinion through the poll on my channel, and for that you have to subscribe the channel. Okay, I keep posting about my upcoming status, like where I'm traveling or where am I visiting for training. So many people quite often say that you were in our company and we didn't know, we could have caught up and met you. So I keep posting my status update as and when I travel or visit a particular place. So please stick to the channel so that you can get to know about it. And as I told you, year 2024 will bring a lot of sessions, public sessions. So I'm already working on it. I'm already looking forward to schedule some of the batches, and I'll be sharing it right here on YouTube as well as on the LinkedIn. So I would request you to just stick to the channel, subscribe the channel if you're new, because without subscription you will not get notifications. And I'm really somewhere a little bit sad that there are 75% people who watch the videos but have not subscribed to the channel. And that's not for gaining 1 million subscribers or something. It just helps YouTube understand that people are loving your content and they want to stay with you. But when you watch the videos and you don't subscribe the channel, then they think people are not interested in your channel. So that's how the algorithm of YouTube works. So in an honor, just to make sure that you are helping your friend, your colleague from QA community, you can certainly help me or help your own fellow member by just subscribing to this channel. Okay, so please do that, and that would be a great help to build a better QA community along with me to help me achieve this goal. Right. Meanwhile, I'm getting already a lot of comments here. So Khalil says, "Hi sir, good evening. Very good evening, Khalil. Good to see you." Colin is here. Colin says, "Good morning. Hope you're well. I'm doing absolutely fine. Thank you so much for asking. It was a week ago. I was slightly not feeling well, but it was not for 2 weeks, to be frank. It's just that after that, I got some commitments and I could not make it up to the live session. I'm so sorry for that. But thank you for asking. And I'm doing absolutely fine." Victor says, "Hi, sir. Very good evening, Victor. Good to see you as well." And Dikpal says, "Hello, sir, from USA. Oh, hi, good evening and good morning." Really happy to see people from different parts of the world. And that's the beauty of this channel, to be frank, let me tell you. However, technical channels certainly have a great audience from different parts of the world. But when we see them on the live session or when we communicate with them, it certainly feels that, okay, they are just not the learners, but they are also good engagers when we look forward to listen from you guys and share some good knowledge from you, from our side to all of you. And it's really good to see people are joining us from different time zones and different parts of the world. So I'm really glad to see you all. Thank you for joining in. So another update, of course, I will be looking forward to add some more content as I promised, but it's not that I've not yet started. It's just that I've started working on it. You will be expecting more content beyond the certification soon on this channel, as I started a pilot last year and I really got some good response. And the second important thing, I know you have been telling me that create some short videos also about definitions and glossary. So I was thinking of just randomly capturing. Let me tell you something very seriously, that sometimes I'm little fond of having a very professional, uh, you know, location to shoot my videos, because I just don't want to shoot something on the street and upload it, or probably when I'm outside somewhere, because there are many constraints. The reason, one thing is very important thing about a tutorial in education is that the background noise. If you are trying to learn something, not watching a comedy scene or something, you're trying to learn something, then you need a very peaceful environment, right? You don't need a distraction in the video. So that's where I don't even record somewhere outside. In fact, even when I'm traveling, I stop my videos. The reason is I might be in a hotel room which may have a traffic noise, which may have a people passing by the passage, which may create a quick distraction in the mind when people are listening to the videos and tutorials. So I always wait. So sometimes I skip the days without videos is just because probably I did not have a situation where I could have a very peaceful, uh, you know, environment where I could record a video. So that's the reason sometimes you'll see jumping off the videos, and we don't have a video that day. But again, I try my utmost to make sure that the environments are very favorable in order to create a video that day. And same thing happens with the short. I know it's just 60 seconds video at most, but to record that also, sometime I'm not ready, I'm somewhere in the middle of something. So I want to have that, preparedness in the mind that I'm ready to record a video with, what we have to do in 60 seconds of time, which is too fast. So that's where I think I'm still trying to figure out the way to quickly record. But please do share your opinion. If you think background doesn't matter, the silence doesn't matter, then I think I would go ahead with creating a shot from anywhere, wherever I am. But yeah, sometimes that backgrounds, the ambience of the room, sometimes encourages people to listen to something, is what I believe. That's the reason when we do a training, we always do in a training room. Why don't we do it in a seminar hall? Why don't we do in a cafeteria? It's just because when we do meeting, we want a meeting premises. So is this is what the feeling I have, but you can certainly share your view on top of it, and I would look forward to start working on it, because 60 seconds is not a big deal, but getting that environment, getting that the ambience is more important, so that people listen to the conversation rather than getting distracted. However, those are all the things which are parallelly running, and I may kickstart. But if I start, I want to have consistency. That's the biggest problem. That I want to make sure that I upload a short every single day, and that certainly helps audience to learn more about a few of the things, right? So yeah, that's another thing. So Colin has something to say. With shorts, I don't think background matters. It's just a thought, wherever you are. Yep. Thank you so much for that. And I'm really happy that you shared your view. And I'll be, taking these opinions to take a call on this, because it's all about audience, right? If audience loves it, I don't have a problem. But if audience says no, Raj, this is not working out, so things doesn't make any sense, right? But thank you so much for your valuable input. Sharif says, any suggestions on TAE preparation? Any suggestion on TAE preparation? I think that's a very tedious subject, to be frank. Very boring, very theoretical. However, when it comes to automation, people believe in having some kind of practical driven approach. However, the reason I don't get into practical, because people sometimes believe me blindly. Yes, I'm not taking it as a you know negative or other way around. I'm just saying, when you are sticking to a particular influencer or particular instructor, you sometimes believe that what he's saying is right, or what he's saying is a part of the syllabus, and I should concentrate on that. So I don't want to misguide anyone. So that's where I don't go beyond the syllabus. However, I know there are 100 things we can talk about beyond the syllabus on top of it. But the moment I start talking, that goes into your account that you have to know about this, right? Because you are new to it. So TAE is another such example where you will be a very, very dry subject, very dry certification. However, everything is theoretical, but this one is going to be a little more tricky, because people generally have that intention that automation means practical. So there are a lot of things to be read. Trust me, that's another longest certification with a lot of syllabus content. So you have to be patiently reading everything. And for a quick recap, you can certainly watch the videos, which covers the entire syllabus anyhow. So I would suggest stick to the content, syllabus, and prepare well for it. All this is what I can say, because there are no shortcut or tips which are related to this certification, because this subject is not that simple where I can give you some tips. But yeah, if you ask me test manager, I can tell you something. If you ask me test analyst, I can tell you a few of the things. But test automation engineer is something which you will have to read patiently to get that understanding what they're trying to ask you. And given that you might be an automation test engineer already, but still this certification has no link between that, because they're not asking you how the framework is written, they are not asking you how to write a script, they're not asking you what is modularization and all that. So they're asking you basically what is the automation solution altogether, how do you design the architecture of automation solution, how do you transition from manual to automation, what are the steps involved. So again, I hope you're understanding those things, that these are several things which I have to stick to in terms of answering a question. So Sharif, I don't think I will have anything specific for you, but stick to the syllabus and videos, and that is the only way by which you can make it happen. Of course, if you have any other questions related to any topic, you can certainly let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer that. Okay. All right. So yeah. So I thinking on the short, so I'll start working on that, and I'll try to make it as much as possible, and we'll try to just put some technical content in the short form too, which might be more of like definitions, glossary, or quick tips about some examination, latest updates on testing, what's happening around news, whatever. So I'll try making things happen there. And other than that, of course, we will be working on the technical videos, which generally used to come every Saturday. So I think I'll shift it to probably a weekday, because I think weekdays I get better response from people. Weekends are your fun time, your own time. So I don't want to give you a quality content on a weekend. However, I know people will certainly say, don't underestimate us. We can even give you time over the weekends, just like when we join your live session here. I do totally agree with that. All I meant is we don't want to spoil your weekend mood by giving you something technical over the weekend. So we'll keep it on Friday or something, and that would be very beneficial. Okay, so yeah, so these are the things I'm working on. So the next series, I think after foundation, I'm planning is to have the mock papers of 4.0. But additionally, I'll certainly seek your opinion before taking that decision, because we both decide together, right? Okay, what is that? Manish. Manish says, sir, where can we in India get tutorials for TPI Next and TMAP? Where in India you can get a process improvement tutorial? Uh, I have no idea, my friend. I think this is the first time somebody is asking me this question, and I think I have to literally look forward to find a solution for you. Okay, so I do understand there are people and organizations providing training on the process improvement, but not exactly on TPI next. People are talking about CMMI, PMMI, okay, these things which are very commonly available, and ISO as a test process improvement. But TPI next, I think I'll have to spend some time. Manish, I would please request you to drop me a comment, okay, on this video or any other video anywhere. But drop me a comment, because these live chats I cannot refer again, so I may forget it. Yeah, I'm telling you upfront, I may forget it. So drop me a comment on any of the videos, which will be a reminder for me, and I'll work on it and certainly reply to you on the same comment. Okay. Right. So Sharif says, from a market perspective, getting TA certified will be useful for automation engineer. Um, do company consider this certification? No. Yes, I'm telling you that. Okay. I'm telling you no is because it's not that as a criteria, or not that as a qualification criteria also. So it's not that they will not remark it. If you have a certification, they will always value it, because not everyone has such certifications with them. Given that this is not be going to be a qualifying criteria for you to tell everyone in the company that you are an automation engineer. Okay, you know the concepts, you know how does automation work, what is the need of automation testing in the process, but that managers already know, right? So it's not that you should not do it, but as very genuine about your question, that will this be value added to my portfolio and showcase to the company that I am done with automation test engineer, will it add any value? Then answer is not to that extent. Okay, so this is completely your, you know, your own wish that you are looking forward to add more certifications to your portfolio, but this does not create a remarkable difference, because that's not related to the tool. Okay, if it was having a tool inside that certification, then it would have made a big difference. However, the companies in India is not so curious on how many certifications you have actually done. People will look forward still to evaluate when it comes to automation, because they cannot do anything with your certificate. They need the work from you. And if you have the theoretical certification but practically you don't know how to write a Selenium automation script, then that does not help anyone, right? So I hope you're getting my point. So it's always good to have some extra certifications in your portfolio so that it looks weight, heavier, but it will not make any remarkable difference when it comes to an interview or getting a job opportunity. But yeah, to 10%, 20%, it will make a difference. That okay, this guy is having more certifications compared to others. Okay, so he's more qualified for this role. But on top of it, trust me, the skills what you have with the automation tool is only what they will value. Okay, so this is something which will be just an add-on to your portfolio. Okay, so it's completely for you, open to you. With that, you take a call. But again, trust me, having more certifications is always valuable. Okay, as an overall, not independently. Manish says also, it appears that AI would certainly reduce the contributions of an ATE. So, which fields in testing should we focus on to be future ready? See, I totally agree. In fact, in many of our live sessions, we have discussed on this topic that how AI is taking over the testers' job and their interaction with the process and so on. So far, we do not have anything beyond narrow AI. Let me tell you, a chat GPT is not a big deal. Okay, people are just promoting it heavily, and trust me, these social influencers, they just change the trend. Okay, they just change the people mindset at any point of time. Okay, one time you will have Kiki, then after that you will have so elegant, so wow, and people, you can't even judge people mindset today that what will be the next trend. It can be anything, literally anything. I don't want to say anything, but literally anything. It can be beep. Okay. Point being made here is, we are technical guys. We are not those social media guys who don't take a decision by understanding what's happening around us, right? So AI is still at the narrow level. So, okay, narrow and super AI, there are two different things. So narrow AI is what we have accomplished at this point of time. Super AI is something which is going to take over your mindset, your mentality. That means it will ruin the human's life. It will rule the human's life. Okay, that's 2 points: ruin and rule, both. Okay, I'm not mistaken by saying that. I'm saying ruining and ruling as well. Now the question is, how is this going to ruin the testing world as far as we have the super AI? Yes, probably the system will be able to capable of reading the requirements, trying to understand and so on the technical parameters, create the test script, run it, and get the results and evaluate the defects also. But at this point of time, in 2024, we don't have super AI in picture at all. Okay, so all we have is something called as narrow AI, which means some basic stuff can be done. For example, if you pre-feed the AI, don't forget that AI has to be trained, and ML model has to be trained according to the algorithm in order to take that action. If I cannot train the model, the AI will not do anything, right? So whatever is available can be trained. For example, ChatGPT is only doing things which have we have already proven, which is like Wikipedia one way. So it's grabbing information from Wikipedia, writing essays for you, clipping your pictures, or trimming your videos, making reels out of it. So they're not doing anything beyond that. Those are narrow AI. So in testing, that doesn't work. You cannot replace a human AI with narrow AI. Okay, so finding defects is completely dependent on humans. Talking about what we have right now in testing, that is what it can be done with the help of AI is I can write some scripts, minimize my effort. For example, I'm really stuck with some script, then AI can analyze the object properties and find you an XPath and tell you this is what will work. Or probably they can write a quick line of scripts using Java and then prepare your automation script, but cannot judge what is a failure, what should be the user needs, what is usability, like a user friendliness. AI cannot make a judgment on that for now. So, coming back to your point, will this be replacing the automation test engineer's role? Answer is no. The automation test engineers will be still there, but taking the help of AI to reduce their effort on preparing automation. But running, observing, documenting the defects or identifying the defects in the failure is still going to be a part of our automation engineer's job. Okay, yeah, you can say that I can create a report automatically rather than manually preparing it. That's where AI will help. Okay, so it will reduce your effort rather than replacing you. Okay, and we are not trying to look at super AI at all. Trust me, I'm saying it in a big and bold way. The day you will have super AI in picture, the whole human being as a species will be slave of technology. Okay, and this is very dangerous, very dangerous. So I don't support AI, to be frank. In fact, I don't have any kind of gadgets in my home which keeps recording what I'm talking whole day. Yeah, I do know these laptops and phones are also not safe in that case, but I don't really look forward to such things because I still believe in that what you can do yourself. Okay, you learn better. If someone is helping you, you can get the work done, but you will not gain experience. Then let the AI be recruited. Why do we need us? Okay, that's my personal opinion. If you really are in line with that. Okay, yeah. I mean, thank you so much, Manish, and Sheikh also says, thank you. Good to see you. Colin says, in chapter 3, the different types of review, I'm finding it difficult to remember the differences between them. Are there any easy to remember points to help? Oh, yeah, of course. I think I've given you very well the unique pointers in each type of review. And that clearly helps you significantly differentiate between the different types of review. So let me just pin it out right away. Okay. Number one, when you talk about informal review, it's not based on formal process. Okay, no formal process, and it uses a method called as buddy check. That means it involves only two people. It involves only two people, colleague of the tester or colleague of the author, and or it can be the leader of the author. That's it. When we talk about walkthrough, okay, the walkthrough, which is a second type of review, and here the unique thing is the meeting is led by author, okay, which doesn't happen in any other type of review. So say for example, I'm the author and I'm only calling few of my team members and asking them to sit down with me to discuss on a particular content and prepare well for the test plan. So test plan is one of the example which I can take. I'm the author. I only call my test engineers to come and review the test plan and contribute to it. So the unique point there is meeting is led by author. If I talk about technical review, it is certainly reviewed by technical experts. That is SME, the subject matter experts of their own disciplines, and not just random guy from anywhere in the team. So these must be the principal architect or solution architect and sort of people who should be responsible to participate here. And the fourth, which is inspection. Okay, the inspection is completely formal, makes use of things like checklist, which is nowhere mandatory, everywhere it is optional, only in inspection it is mandatory. Entry criteria, exit criteria are mandatory. Matrices are used, right, which is not mandatory anywhere else. So that's in unique in itself. So if you just concentrate on the unique points of each type of review, then also you will be able to easily differentiate between the four types of review. I hope that makes sense and that helps you to remember the differences between it. Let me know if you still think you have any open questions. I'll be more than happy to answer that. Okay, Manish says, but sir, there are companies like Capgemini, Sogeti, yeah, which are creating their own test GPT. Yeah, that's fine. Because see, we have a database for the automation scripts, right? If I know my product is fixed or my platform is fixed, my application is fixed, I can always redo it, right? So what do you do from library? What do you do from library? Library, you already have the collection of your functions, collection of all your scripts, and all you do is just call it. You don't even write it again. Don't copy paste also. You just give a call to it, that particular function. So when you create a class in Java, all what do you do with the class? Do you create a class? All is that you do is call that class whenever needed. So instead of hard coding every time, you just declare it as a super class and this refer it into any functions, correct? Any method. So that's how the same thing is Capgemini or other companies are trying to do, as they know what kind of products they deal with. This is common scripts and standard scripts what they need, and they're just trying to create a test GPT, which is going to prepare the scripts. Again, it is not going to replace the automation tester or tester. Okay, it is just going to create. In that context, let me tell you, if the fields and application are so standardized, then even the code can be written by the AI, and that's not wrong. You can go to ChatGPT and ask them to write a program to do anything. Okay, and does that mean the developers are unsafe? No, not at all. A human mindset is still a human mindset, and we have different perceptions. See, a robot will only do what you instruct the robot to do. Okay, but human is incredible. Even if I tell you stand in single line, you will still break the line and stand outside. Why? Because you are creative, you are innovative, you'll find different ways to do it, and you will still be a competitor to the machine or to the robot, right? We use computer does not drive us. See, I'll still be having multiple ways to say that. However, these are created to assist us, rule us one day. Okay, we will have our significance, we will have our presence, but yes, to 80% they will be trying to help us. So we must make use of it. I'm not denying that boycott AI. No, use it smartly, but let that not become your only option to work in the industry. That, for example, today, if you're talking about the new youth generation, let me talk in that sense. The 2024, the youth which is coming out of the graduation, they are so going to just get used to chat gpt that even to create their resume, yet they're using chat gpt. What do you think, what kind of creativity innovation they will have down the line after 5 years? I don't think so. The way we have dealt the industry, the way we have handled the industry and brought the technology to this level, if AI has to do everything and the youth is getting so used to AI writing resume, writing passage, creating a post using AI, fine. But the way you are getting used to it, your creativity will be lost and innovation will be lost. So that does not improve, that stabilizes. Okay, you can only feed a machine with those things which are saturated. You cannot ask them to do creative things. So trust me, do not let machines rule you. Okay, be smarter than machines so that you can create your own machine. Okay, I believe on that principle. Anyways, good points. Thank you for sharing that the companies are even working on this, which will certainly help many people here. I did not talk about that, but yeah, that was a good point to add here. Saurav says, Sir, I want to give the Agile Technical Tester exam, but when I have a call with ITB for inquiry, they said that I need minimum 2 years of experience. Yeah, that's true. For advanced levels, we have 18 months of experience. And they will verify my document of work experience. And after the confirmation only, even after paying the exam fees, only I'll be able to give the exam. That's very true. And I have nearly 1 year of experience. So I'm so sorry, you have to hold. You have to hold. See, it's that your capability, okay, that you qualify to take up the next examination. And I'm sure, I'm very much sure and confident that you will pass also. That's my belief. But the education industry has a minimum criteria to make sure that let not young people get certified with manager certification, which professionally will be a big question mark to the senior managers. Let me talk ethically on the professional side. Assume that I'm a 2 year old experienced guy. Just because I'm very creative and very innovative, I cracked my test manager certification under ISTQB, which many managers fail. Okay, and then you get into a team where the manager has 2 times in test manager certification, and you say, hey, I'm test manager certified. That will create a big scene. Sometimes he will not talk to you professionally, or sometimes he will not listen to you, always taunt you, saying that you are my manager certified. No, you tell us what we can do. And you will feel like, what the hell? Did I do a mistake by getting certified? No, but this is the environment. So that's the reason to avoid this environment, they have set up some minimum criteria to make sure that people at least grow up with some years of experience. And when they get certified at this point, at least with 2 years of experience, then people will say, okay, 2 years he has been into industry, and there's nothing wrong if he gets certified, then we can really allow you to do so, right? So that's where the board has decided that for advanced level certifications, you must have at least 18 months of experience. Okay. And certainly, if the board has decided, we are nobody. Me and you are nobody to, find any alternatives to that. They will always look forward to this. So, sorry, my friend, you will not be able to take the technical testers right now. You will have to wait for at least 1 year. Okay. Meanwhile, you can plan for some specialist certifications. Trust me, you have very good certifications like performance tester or mobile application tester. Yeah, those things will really add some good value. And these are for anyone. So you can look forward to those certifications meanwhile. Or why don't you, for test analyst also, they will ask you for 18 months of experience, which is 2 years, what they want. So I would suggest look for something alternatively meanwhile, and rest we will help you. Mian says, sir, what should we have to do after doing ISTQB foundation level to get hired? See, to get hired, you have to prepare on the process. Certification is one of the biggest element that what you've already achieved, but parallelly gain insights about what the industry is working on, what are the technologies, how do you write test cases, what is efficient test cases, how do you log a defect, which certification does not cover. So I have a playlist on my channel which says software testing bootcamp, and there I've discussed everything about what is test case, how to write test cases, how to write defect report, test summary report, and sort of thing. So I would insist that you spend some of your time exploring how the real work happens, and that's what will help you. Okay, so yep, that's another thing. What else? Yasin, go ahead. If you got a question, do not hesitate. All I'm here is to assist you, respond to you, guide you well. If you're not yet like the video, please drop a like. That helps YouTube algorithm to understand we are doing a great job for the people, and spread the video to rest of the QA community so that they can also come here and ask questions. And if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so, because that would certainly help us to gain better insights and reach to rest of the world, so that people can really make most out of it. Okay, what is that? Is your playlist enough to get knowledge about the real work? Oh, yeah, sure, why not? See, the major things what a tester should be aware of: the process, second, the uh, the way you write the test cases, if you know what exactly test cases are, how to write it, and third is certainly the reporting, which is like how to write a defect report, what is a defect report, and so on. So if you really have this particular insights with you, people can easily hire you, because that's not nothing more than that is expected by an organization from a newbie, okay, a new fresher. So a fresh graduate, if they know at least the process, then from a real point of view, and writing test cases and defect report, they will still be looking forward to hire them, because rest they will train you from their product point of view or the way their organization works on top of it. So it's not that you should know how to actually test a real product, before getting a job. Of course, you have to see that happening right in front of you, right? And a fresher cannot see things without their having a job in their hand. So that's enough. Okay, all what you need is to get started. Manish says, sir, how can one be an ISTQB certified trainer? I have 14 years of experience in automation, DevOps, and extensive test management. Um, See, there's an accredited trainer, certification which is offered to the individuals, those who qualify. And the very first thing is, of course, you have to be certified yourself in the certification which you're going to train. For example, if you're doing test foundation foundation level certification training, then you should be foundation certified, or any such training. You have 24 certifications. So whichever module you want to deliver, you must be certified yourself. Okay. As far as you are certified, you qualify to get accreditation from the body, that is ITB, to become a certified trainer. And once you have that accredited trainer, you can go ahead and start delivering the session. Okay. But of course, you have to reach your, extend your wings and try to reach people in the market who can offer you these trainings. And you know one person already, so you can always come to me, and I can give you some of my sessions, because I'm overbooked always. So I am really looking for some good candidates who can join my team and start working with me, of course, to assist, picking up some of the trainings from there. And certainly I need people who are enthusiastic about educating and training, and looking forward to do something in the industry of training as well. So if you are interested, you can always build your portfolio, and you can share it with me, and I would look forward to do something more about it? Okay. So it's just that sometimes we don't get, I'm looking forward to have a team here, but sometimes we don't get many people who are really serious about training. They think it as a part-time job. They think it as a, you know, like secondary income or something. Education is going to be a little serious, okay? Because people recognize you based on your efforts, what you put in any platform. So Manish, if you think you're really, interested in that, I will be the first person who will assist you and guide you well, be your mentor to bring you to that level. And trust me, this industry, I should not say, but pays you really huge, given that you have your remarkable presence. Okay, you don't need anything else. Literally, you don't need anything else. The reason I don't do public sessions is because I don't have to. Okay, I don't have to basically, go and charge people. So I put all my, entire knowledge into these videos so that people don't have to come to me. Okay. Why would someone, nobody else creates the full video, full course, free of cost? The reason is they want to make money from you, right? They will tell you that, hey, this is the promo, 2 minutes video, 3 minutes video. If you want this full course, join my session and I'll charge you 15,000, 20,000 per packs, per participant. And then I make money. But I'm already getting what I earn from. So I don't have to charge money to you. I can give you my free service, volunteering services to make sure that I'm just getting well wishes from everyone and people are just happy with me. That's it. So how can I give a quality content without any cost involved? Just because I'm able to do what I'm supposed to do for my earnings. Okay, so it's really a good industry, trust me. Given that you are passionate, I'm the one who will help you first. Okay, feel free to reach out to me. Okay, I'll be happy to assist. Mian says, amazing man. Thank you so much for that. Saurav says, thank you for your clarification, sir. By the way, I'm preparing for game testing exam. Good. But do you think it has large scope as a software industry? And can I get a job from US remote here in India? I'm not sure familiar that how much the scope of game testing job in India, that too remote, will be. Okay. But as far as, remember one thing, as far as ISTQB recognizes a certification and adds it into their tree, that means it already has demand in the market. Okay, it already has the demand in the market. The specialized certifications, whatever you see, there have been people waiting for the certification to happen. Okay, and then they have started doing it. They designed a syllabus and so on. So similarly, security tester, automotive tester, gambling industry tester. Can you imagine what is gambling scope? Game is still okay. People are dying to play games throughout the day, right? But gambling industry is only applicable in casino. Okay, casino. The softwares what are used in casino to play games and all that. Can you imagine there is a certification for that? Then of course the industry is quite huge. There are testers right there. So point being made is they just add these things into the list when they are really important. So yes, the scope of game testing is really going to be huge. The reason is even today when you are picking up the phone, more than anything advertisement, you'll get the game advertisements. Why? Because people are advertising on the game. People don't spend money to buy stars, diamonds and all those assets. People don't spend money, but they watch ads, and from advertisement they make a lot of money, not from the game is free. So in that context, gaming industry is making a good revenue, and they want game testers to test their game. Even a stupid game is making a lot of money. So game testing scope is really good, but second part, can I get a job in US remotely from India? That would be a little difficult because I think preferably they will always have people being there, and maybe Indian-based companies can certainly hire you, but I'm not sure about US how frequently we'll get a call for the interview. Okay, so anyways, giving a try is worth. You can always do that. Manish says, sir, the TM course cost cost 2003. Yeah, exactly. I didn't wanted to disclose that, but you did it, Manish. Trust me, I've got call from so many people, and they said that Neeraj, you don't really know that what you are giving is literally worth a lot. Okay. And trust me, Manish, please acknowledge if you agree to this fact. Even after paying this 2,300 euros, you won't get that quality of training what you get in my videos. This is what I've got the feedback from our learners. They said, I took a training, paid 2,000 pounds. Okay. He was in another place, Germany. He said he paid around 2,000 pounds in some other location. And after doing that, he has to come to my videos and then he realized he wasted his money. And he called me literally. He called me, by taking my number on LinkedIn. And he said, Neeraj bhai, I just want to have a word with you. And I said, yeah, you are curious. Please go ahead, call me. And he said, like, the only thing I called you is because why I didn't find your tutorials before. You could have saved some money for me. And I did not really understand what the session was talking about. But your videos without the instructor has helped me understand everything what the certification is all about. Especially, I'm talking about test manager. And I was like, okay, sorry, I cannot help educate the world, but I'm happy that you at least got the video and you could pass the examination. But unfortunately, you could not find it before that. But yes, it's very expensive. I know. It's very expensive that side in Europe and UK. And people do reach out to me and look forward to get trained. So, yeah, I think I could do something there. Not to make money, but to reduce the cost of people who are trying to learn there. Because I don't have a need to become a millionaire. I'm happy with what I have. Simple, sober life is okay for me. Not greedy so far. So I thought of always doing something for the community. What best I can do, sitting here using one laptop and sitting in this particular chair, and let's see how far I can go. All I need is you people support, just to make sure that we can spread our wings a little wider and give better support to the community. So please do like, do share, do subscribe to the channel so that YouTube can spread the words to rest of the world and we can really help people to at least save some pennies. That's a lot of amount. What do you say? Absolutely, sir. Like doctors abroad, the quality of the trainer is also not. Sorry to hear that. Saurav says, after applying, I have received mail from HR of Rockstar Games India, but it did not work as it should be. But it has given me hope. So just giving a try. Good one. See, this is what I said. Keep trying. So why don't you write to EA Games also, India? Okay, it's in Hyderabad. EA Games is another big thing. So Rockstar Games, anyways, GTA is trending. GTA is everywhere. There's a separate crowd for that. But you can even talk to EA Games, and I think there are a few more gaming industries. Just send them because all they need is a game lover. Let me tell you, a gaming industry only demands people who love playing games, and that's the only one thing what they need. Okay, rest, of course, you need to know what is testing, what is strategy, what is approach, how to play the game. Because see, testing game is all about playing a game, right? It is filled with graphics and options and all that. So of course some functional things are also there, like navigations and all that, but mainly it's all about the loading of the screen and the interaction of the user. So user experience, usability, and graphics is all what you test, and that can be tested by playing the game. Okay, so make sure that you certainly look forward to keep applying, and yes, you can show your love towards the game there. But please, bring your entire eternity of gaming experience right from your childhood, that you just live with games and all that. That's what the passion they need. Trust me, this is how the gaming industry interviews. They will see your passion about games. The more you are passionate about games, the more you talk about some of the past games which you have played in more detail, they see your passion. And if they are impressed, they will just hire you. And all you have to do is keep playing game. That's your job. Victor says, yes, it's worth it. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I'm really happy to hear some good comments when I'm putting a lot of effort here. Of course, everyone feels happy about a feedback which is positive. But when people come back and really share such things, that I was going through internet and I saw you, and I was like, yeah, I know this guy. And they just call me and say that, Neeraj, look what I found on internet. I searched for X-ray tutorials on Google, and I saw you on the internet, and I was like, my friend knows everything. So many of my friends do call me from different countries when they make a search on testing tools and other things, and they say that I was not expecting you on internet to be on the top. And I'm in South Africa, I'm in Germany, I'm in Australia, and what I found is first thing is your name. So it feels really good, you know, that what you are trying to do for people, it is recognized. So you're just not wasting your and everybody's else time. You are giving them what you want, what they want. So that's all that what we want at the end of the day. As far as we are happy, everyone is happy. Yes, go ahead, team. You've got something more. Do not hesitate. I'll be more than happy to answer anything what you may have as far as I know about it. If not, I'll find out and let you know. But yeah, do let me know. We have 10 more minutes to go from this live session. So go ahead, let me know what you have. If you have a feedback, suggestion to make this channel better, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to pick it up, do it, share it with you so that it helps. Colin says, I was just lucky to run across your videos searching for QA certification and comparing what I could find. Thank you so much, Colin. It's again something very common which I hear from my audience. The last week, another person just commented saying that he was very confused before one day before the examination after attending a training with someone I don't know. Probably he attended somewhere, and he said he was totally confused and underconfident to take the exam next day. But he just went to internet to search if there are some videos, and when he just typed ISTQB Foundation tutorial, the first recommendation which came, which is common intuition, the first is always the best. So he clicked on the first video, which was our channel video, and he said clearly mentioned to me that I just heard the first video and I kept playing next, and I did not get up from my seat for the next 6 hours to complete the whole playlist. And trust me, I was so prepared for the examination after that 6 hours of playlist. And I think that is what made me pass the examination. And I was just smiling. What else can I do? Sometimes I don't have words to say to people that, oh yeah, thank you so much. I'm so glad. I just keep smiling sometimes. I said, okay, thank you so much. What else can I say? So he said, like, trust me or not, it just worked like a charm. I did not feel like even breaking the flow. The way it continued, I just kept pressing next, all the next videos, and I just ended the playlist. And I was like, as if I just attended a 6 hour training and I'm ready for exam now. And he passed. So he just came to share his experience. So yeah, we just feel happy when people are happy with your work. When you do something people don't like it, you are just doing rubbish to be frank. But when people come back and tell you that you're doing a good job, this is my inspiration, this is my motivation. I can say that I continue doing that for the people. If people say no, you're wasting our time, okay, then certainly I'll stop this channel. There's no point doing it. I'm not a YouTuber, okay. I'm just an educationist who is trying to share my knowledge with people and helping them grow as well along with me. Okay. Akhtar says, sir, what is the difference between peer review and static testing? See, peer review is a part of static testing. It's an approach of static testing. Okay. So peer review is basically a synonym for the inspection, which is conducted by the peers. So it basically helps them. So peer review is a type of static testing or approach of static testing. Random toast. Just passing by to say hi. Hello, good to see you after a long time. This guy, he has done a lot of certificates. Now I think he's waiting for me to create some more new playlists so that he can look forward to some more certifications. Trust me, good to see you, and happy that you sometimes join randomly here. But yeah, good to see you again. Saurav says, sir, what you think about fake experience nowadays? It's common. Very much, even 2 to 3 friends got selected with handsome packages. but they are literally freshers with 2 to 3 years of experience years gap. Does it justify some time? Of course, yes. Let me, in the last 5 minutes, let me just take this conversation. I keep getting a lot of calls from people in US, okay, and especially people who are Indians, and they somehow have got the job using these fake experiences, okay, and they upfront tell me that I'll share 50% of my salary, do my job. Okay, it's a contract. That's what they say. It's a contract. I'll pay you 50% of my salary, get my job done. Whatever the assignments you'll get, I'll give you access. You use it, do all the work, like do the test case, test execution, and everything, and I'll pay you 50% of my salary. All that I want is to stay in US so that I'm not, fired from here, and my visa is not revoked. So I keep getting calls. It's just not one or two calls, many calls, because they find me very intelligent or probably visible on internet. So I'm the good or the best guy to catch up of, right? But it's somewhere going to be a big problem for them, because some people take it up because they need money, okay? But that's not, you can handle every single day. You cannot face the client, you cannot face the manager, you cannot become a senior position guy over a period of time. However, this can be used very very smartly also. You may put initial fake experience. See, I'm not recommending you to do that ethically, but you may go and put a fake experience of 1 year, 1.5 year to get a job. You get the job, then you show your 100% dedication, 100% dedication to learn the things and do it yourself. Then trust me, even if company finds out some point of time that you had a fake experience, forget it. We are not talking about that anyways, but I'm just telling you that if they find out you had a fake experience, they will still say, is that like he doesn't know what he's doing? No, he knows what he's doing. Okay, doesn't make a difference. Let him carry on. Even if we exclude that part, he is now experienced and he is ready to take up the responsibilities and he is able to do himself. That makes sense to me, right? And companies will do, as far as they are very not strict on those things. But these people who are putting fake experience and getting sitting into the company and doing nothing, they will certainly be fired within 6 months. See, we always see the news, what happened on the screen, but nobody tells what happened behind the screen. Okay, you'll always see the final destination, what exactly the last part was, but how it started, neither the media nor the people will talk about it. People will just come and say one line to you, hey, this guy is idiot. But ask them, why did you say that? What's the problem with that guy? They will never tell you the full story. Who started it? Why did they come to this conclusion? Nothing. So, point being made is like this. So, they may start this and they say that I got an offer, I'm starting working, but when they are fired after 6 months, after knowing that they don't literally nothing, they will not come and disclose on internet that I got fired also because of using a fake experience. Okay, so please, I would officially or personally also will not recommend you that you do any kind of fake experience. Somewhere it will be justified for sure. Second thing is, in case you are on the second side of it, which I told you earlier, that you are dedicated about your work and getting into the industry and then taking it dedicatedly, not just getting a package and sleeping, then it is still okay, because sometimes we have to get the job by hook or by crook. Okay, because gaps are the killers. Just because you have the gaps, your talent sometimes may not be even recognized because you don't get opportunities. So I do say to people that use, if possible, use it from a legal company, not like putting an offer letter at your home. Take it from a company which is legally available and they can justify your presence and your uh, job experience, and they can verify it. Then get into the job and then show your dedication, learn the things and get started with that so that nobody talks about it. Okay, so getting your job, that is would be really great, but don't rely on it. Hmm? Because sometimes just because you have a gap, people don't even entertain you for the interviews. So by hook or crook, things sometimes when you use for a positive thing is always okay. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, Saurav. Let me know if you're okay with that. Colin says, thank you so much for your videos and these chats. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much. And indeed, we are coming to the close of our end of the live session. So if you have anything else to be shared, please let me know. Before leaving, do not forget to drop a thumbs up. And if you're new, please do subscribe to the channel. We are subscriber hungry, so that YouTube basically wants more and more subscribers. Okay, so that they can spread the word to the rest of the world. Anyways, once again, thank you so much, team, for participating in listening to our conversation or asking your questions and making this video a library book once again. Because all these videos get saved as a video, all these live sessions get saved as a video for people to refer and gain a lot of insights about testing and related concepts. So, thank you once again for participating in. I'm really happy that I could make it to the live session today and could share some of my knowledge with all of you. So, as usual, that's all from this particular live session, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for watching the video, team, and happy learning. Take care. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll be back on Monday with a new tutorial. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.